Hi everyone, welcome for today's lesson for Math 6. So, this is what we're going to be doing. Today, we'll start with a fun maths video. It's going to be a great start to learn about maths in a fun way. It's going to be about a Roblox game called Maths Difficulty Chart Obby. And it's organized by grade level. We're going to go over grade 6 section to see a preview of what you're going to learn in 6th grade maths. So yes, this is what we're doing. We're gonna do the maths difficulty chart obby grade 6. By the way, DCO stands for difficulty chart obby. Basically, we're gonna try to find grade 6. So by the way, we're gonna get session control page. So wait. So anyways, that didn't go as planned, so we're not gonna watch the video. We are gonna go over the question that there is. So I'm watching the video on another device. Okay. So in a track, one runner, there's like one runner over here, and they ran 12 laps. Then another runner, let's label the runners, and 8 more. And then 12. Okay. And how much mile, well, each lap is a quarter of a mile. So this is very important. Okay. A lap is equal a quarter of a mile. So we're going to move the drawing. And now that we know that this is what a lap is, a quarter of a mile, runner A ran 12, and it said 8 more than 12, which, 12 plus 8 equals 20. So, based off of this, we know that runner 1 ran 3 miles. We're trying to see what runner 2 ran. Oh, that was horrible. So, runner A ran 3 miles. Let's see how much miles 20 is if 12 equals 3. if 12 equals 3m, then how much m is 20 miles? Not 20 miles, 20 laps. So we're gonna try seeing what so you know that 18 that 12 plus 4 equals 16, which means that that would be 4 miles. 12 plus 4 is equal to 20, which the number of miles, hold on, I'm gonna have to clear the page again, which means that runner B ran 5 miles while runner A ran 3 miles. And runner B running 5 miles, that's your answer to question A. So I hope that solved the question for question A. And I right now have to watch an obby right now and wait until the next one. Okay. Now we need to convert 7 out of 8 into a decimal. That's easy. You can get out a calculator. He got Desmo's scientific calculator out. And 7 out of 8 is 0.875. So this is your answer. Very easy for question number 2. I'll go back to the video. And again, I have to watch an obby, so if you're playing Roblox and you want to do an obby and also want to practice Maths Difficulty Chart obby is a really good game to play. Okay, we got a geometry question. First, we're going to draw a rectangle. This is a nice looking rectangle, okay? The perimeter is 36. So I'm gonna write 36 for all of them. So this is gonna be your answer for the rectangle. So the width is 10, the length is 8, and the perimeter is 36. I hope this answered your question. Also, this is a pretty strange maths question, but there are 9 chickens and 11 cows. Okay. How many legs are in total? Well, first you would have to recognize this. C equals 2 and K equals 4. So, now that you know that C equals 2 and K equals 4. By the way, K is for cow and C is for chicken. So, there's there's 9 chickens, which means that for chickens it's 9 times 2. That equals 18. So there's 18 legs from chickens, and for the cows have 4 legs, and K equals 4, so there's 11 cows times 4 legs, and that equals 44. Now we're supposed to know what 8 plus 4 is, and 8 plus 4 is 12, and this is 2 plus, and 2 plus 4 equals 6. So the amount of legs in total are 62. Let's see if that was right. Yes, that's correct. So the legs in total, there's 62 legs in total for the chickens and the cows. And now we're gonna find means now. This is gonna be a little bit hard. We're gonna try to, basically, the mean is the average. And the following sets of numbers: 4, 8, 2, 5, and 6. Basically, you have to add all of them up. So 4 plus 8 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 25. Okay? And count how much numbers there was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to divide this number by that number. So 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. I hope I got that right. Continue watching the video. And yes, it's correct. The average is 5. Time to clear the board here. Let's wait for the next question to come. This is interesting. Oh, 1 out of 7. plus 1 out of 5. And this isn't like you just add both of these and put it here, add both of these, put it there. No, it's not how it works. So it's going to be 1 out of 7 plus 1, 5. It's 1 out of 5. So basically, how it works, you do 7 times 5 equals 35. That's going to be what's down there. And then you put 12 here. And that's the answer for this question. So let's see this. So you saved $68.60 from your school allowance. Which we're going to show this to show you school allowance. And you buy one superhero action figure, which equals $5 and 80 cents. Also buy a toy robot as well for $6.70. How many coins do you have left? Coins is oddly specific, so we're going to just see how much dollars you have left. First, I'm going to see what this plus this is. 0 plus 0 is 0. But 8 plus 7, that's 15, so. We'll add $1 to 5, which means that is $12.50 that you lose, okay? $12.50. Keep that in your mind. $12.50. I'm writing that first so I don't forget that number. And the original amount was 68.60. And that minus this amount. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 6 minus 5 is 1. 8 minus 2 is 6. And 6 minus 1 is 5. So that's how much money you would have left. So we're going to start with a square with 6 on each side. And an area of 25 is removed. Okay? To make this a little easier on you, we're going to start by deleting that square. And try figuring out what the area of a square with 6 on each side is. So this over here is the area of a square. This is the formula we're going to be using. So we're going to see what the area of a square is. I have a mini square here. 6 on each side. So the area is a to the power of is the area power of 2, which is going to equal 6 to the power of 2. And that in return is 36. So this is your answer. Hope this helped. Now we're going to do a pretty easy question. This is literally addition. Three plus 0, 3. 1 plus 7, 8. 9 plus 9, that's 18. So we're going to add 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. This is very easy, so this is your answer. And now we're going to head to our final question, so this is our question. So according to what the obby says, the hint says that this over here is an exponent. So we're gonna do, so basically what this means is 3 to the power of 2. And you know that means 3 times 3. 3 to the power of 2. It's just 3 times 3, so because of that, that's easy. That equals 9. And that wraps up for today's video, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye!